Well, hello everybody. We are back. Seeing uh what we had came up with since y'all left off at. Don't forget like, subscribe, double tap on the screen. That's so we can get a like. Yep. Hope y'all enjoying yourself and having a wonderful day. We just have a little stuff going on as you can see. We brought a little crew out, do a little bit more testing on the track here. Like I said, with these RCs, you have different scale sizes. So I brought a few out today so you can see. And as you can see, the going back there, the dump trucks back there finished dumping their load for the day. And they got a little pile back there where they dump off at. But I hope everybody's doing fine and good there and having fun today. Yes, we are getting started here. We have our little RC uh, mechanic shops, uh, repair shops, shoppity shops. Trying out some more batteries. Yep. So I'll give y'all a little quick overview. So you can see some of the stuff right here. Just have another little shop there. Yeah. All right. And that shop there, as you can see, we're getting it going. And over on this side here, we have another shop. Yeah. So let's see. All righty. Made a little driveway there so the vehicles can come through. Yep. This is one of the little spots that we built so far, and like I said, we're always changing up different spots, rebuilding. Only for your RC vehicles, whatever size you have, from a 110 scale, 116, 112, 124, and so forth. Welcome to our little RC town. Well, hello there. How you doing today, Yolanda? Right back at you. Let's see who else do we have on here. I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce your name. That's Gary? Or what? I can't see. You had to excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm in position here. Just showing you a little overview of everything. How, like I said, how you can fix it for your RC vehicles, you know, and you can set them up the way you like, you know, have your little shops and stuff going on. Cars in the background back there. You see them back there? Yeah. Uh-huh. Got a little people out there, construction guys. Got Iron Man back there. Y'all waiting on Pee Wee and Shady. It'll be out a little later, but we're gonna show you around right now. Give you a little overview of the shops. There's Pee Wee and Shady and them, y'all. This is for your cranes and your construction side right here. Areas you can see they're getting ready to load the big one on Big Green there. Uh-huh. Then we go up here. We're gonna go up here to the big people side. As you can see, they all chilling. Truck driver. Uh-huh. Cars in the shop. You see them back there. Uh-huh. Like I say, just using a little imagination. You don't need much. You know, just use what you got, put the little stuff together, and look, wow, you got you something going there. Yep, this is the little area, y'all. The guys and girls gonna be working out from. So stay tuned. As you can see, it's a lot going on, y'all. I have my other little set over here. These guys here, our security team. You always got to have a little security team. You know how that goes. So let's see what's going on now in our little neighborhood. And I hope y'all doing fine. Y'all having a chance to relax, enjoy this wonderful day. I know sometimes it be a little crazy out there, but everybody have their own little escape. And you know, with your little RC bills for your vehicles, you could do a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's Pee Wee and Shady them. Now this is the Jeep here, Cherokee. Uh-huh. Grand. What is that? Yeah. And this is a very popular one too. It got good little four-wheel drive action to it, and get the job done. You can take it basically all over. It's tough, depending on what you want. Just like that Chevy over there, that Iron Man sitting in. That one there is tough too. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. You know how the thing go. Guess he had to roll out, y'all. But each vehicle have a different character and a different set you might want to use. Like for example, when you see Pee Wee and Shady in that vehicle there, I just use a little board. Really don't have to use much because it's 4-wheel drive. It's like, it's really not a rock crawler, but it can rock crawl. Yeah, okay? And it can handle the dirt and rough terrains pretty good versus a vehicle that cannot. A lot of vehicles supposed to be 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. We're going to use on a flat surface. And then you have different power for your vehicles. So if you start now, I think you might want to like start out with something small and low. You have RCs at Walmart. You know, then you have the hobby shops, RC shops, hobby shops, and you could build up on your scale sizes. All these are different scales. So what I'm doing is taking all my scales size and building the vehicles around it and try to integrate those that are on a little different scale size to match up what I'm doing. Sometimes it's very fun, but there's many ways. Some things that you can afford, you know, and it's just some of the things you basically lying around you could use. Take that and have your imagination going. You know what I mean? All right. Since y'all getting introduced to the shops here, yeah, we have that little Jimmy over there. Little Jimmy, it's a little good little vehicle too. And you see the one next to it, what it says New Bright? Yeah, the Ford, that's a licensed vehicle. All of them are little licensed vehicles. Um, what they have like that at Walmart, and they got a good little speed for a flat surface. No off-road action, won't do it. And so the one next to it. That's what I was talking about. It need to be on flat surface. Now these here, they could be on flat and smooth surface. See that little black one over there? Yeah, that Dodge Charger over there. That one had to be on a flat surface. The truck, that Chevy truck, it could do. And you see that right there. That's that, I think, M86 or something like that right there, the blue one. Yeah, that one there can go on all types of terrain. Yep. And then let's say, for example, big blue mean big green. Big blue. You see that gray one back there? Now that gray one can go off road a little bit, but big green could only go so far. But that one back there, that's a Scania. That Scania right there. Oh man, that thing there, boy, got some juice. Okay. Of course, you know these can go off road. That yellow one there we call a taxi. All right, that one there is good for a medium terrain. It can handle a terrain like this. But anything a little rougher that like sand and uh some in the sand texture, real light, loose dirt is not gonna handle it. Got to be a flat surface or a little harder surface, really for it. And now we're back into now. See back there. That's all the little other pieces I got to bring up. They have little remote controls for those too. And these little shops just take some little wood, cut little squares, put a little angle on them, get you a tape measure, get some help. You don't know, in some places you can find some of these things just sitting there and they sell them. You can buy them and just throw them on there if you get lucky. If you do, holler at a brother. you know, but like I said, it's something to do and to have fun, and you can build on. You can build what you want, you know. And whatever you do in this life, you better make sure that you have the number one person that who's going to take you from the beginning to the end. And we all should know who that is by now. Okay, we always give respect and give thanks because without him, none of us would be here today. Okay, let's keep it real. Now back to reality, as we were saying. Use your imagination. You can put stuff together. You can find stuff that's around. You ain't got to go all fancy. Unless you got the money like that, you go fancy. Build what you want. Some people take a road like this here and build it with cement, little concrete, or they can use a mat or some plywood sheet. Put it down, level it off, and that's your road. That's your location. That's your foundation. See, we got like a little country set, so our roads and foundation have to be a little rugged. If you see some of our other videos, we have, um, for example, like that white truck right there, next to the blue one, that white one, he went out into the ocean, and so is the blue one. Okay. And then they realized they couldn't swim, y'all. Ah, all right, all right, all right. Back to the thing. Back to the thing. I hope y'all enjoy. Please double tap, like, and subscribe. Okay. Excuse me 1 minute. Yep. I gotta get in position here. Got to maneuver around uh the location here. Yep, I have to maneuver, y'all. Now, everybody have to understand it's getting close to what do you say uh Christmas time. RC's always, you know, get them now, get them before Christmas or after Christmas. Okay, you'll find a lot of sales and stuff going on. For those beginners, you can get vehicles like this Toyota Land Cruiser. It's good for adults and kids. Okay, and then let me show you, get a little bit. See the action there? Squeeze in between there. We like to do what we call skill driving around here. And the back, as you can see, the little frying pan moving back, that's part of the little accessories and stuff that you can add to it. It's called adding to your rig. Your vehicle becomes like a hobby. What's the you can start adding all your beautiful accessories to give it more character, And so as your little shops, you can put tools in it, more people standing there, some barbecue pits. Just getting you a little idea where you can take your little time out and have a little something for yourself, and you ain't got to deal with the people, you know. You can enjoy, escape a little bit in your own little world. You can make your own little world adventure, you know. Hey, it's fun. If you like RC, whatever you like. It might be checkers, might be dominoes. Who knows? But just enjoy yourself, you know. Now this one here is real good. It's the steering on it is a little, it's not like the other two vehicles over there. It's a little bit, as you can see, but I've been working on it. You can change out the server, which is the steering, and make it steer similar like this one here. You see how the difference in the steering is a little bit looser. This one here is tighter. Okay. So that's the difference between the RC vehicles, the beginners. Most of the, not all the beginners now. I'm sorry about that. Let me back that up because some of the ones they have coming out now, they're coming out like stock. Like, I mean, they have all the stuff as the big ones have, Let me show you for example. Okay. We just going from one spot to another, y'all. Okay. See that one right there? That one by Losi. Okay, that's that Dodge Charger. I mean, and this the Camaro. Okay, both of them by the same company. Okay, then we have the truck. See the truck, y'all? That's the Dually, the Tesla. These two right here from Walmart. All right, this one here. Oh, that's our. We'll be all over with that bad boy. Trailer. Now, even monster trucks, y'all. But these are the different vehicles. Like that one there, that's another Walmart. And it ride real good. Okay. This one here, Costco. Costco. They be having good deals on them. You know, catch when you can if you're starting out. You know, if not, you can go to Walmart. Now, those bad boys back there, I got both of those. Well, one came off of Amazon. That's the blue one. And that one there came out the hobby shop. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, shout out to the hobby shops. All of them out there. Because I don't went through quite a few to find vehicles that I'm looking for to build my little sets. What what I want. Everybody have a different little idea, and you know, some doing trophies. They put all the little stuff on there and keep them on the shelf. Well, I put all the little stuff on mine. I put them out on the little terrain. You know, just having fun and you know, give you something to do. And like I said, it's very interesting what you can do with little stuff that you have around, or you have scrap, or you see you put together. It don't take much, just imagination. You don't need all this. Some things you could use with uh what's the word? You can use things like uh just a regular shovel, just make you a groove in the ground. You know, it depends on what level that you want to go. That's on you. But what I was doing here, I had my little crew lining up, showing you the little road that we have here. And let's see. Let's see how they look going back that way. All right. We're just testing it out too, ladies and gentlemen. I just put a lot of stuff together and all this here. It take time now. You know, you can't do it all in one day. That's the good thing about TVs and you know your videos and stuff, and the stuff that goes, the work that goes on before the video. Some people don't have that. Some people just do a lot. You know, depending on what you want. What is your topic for the day? You know, but this is my little area here. Check them out. Okay, he handled that pretty good. Let's see what we have next here. I know they was going. What do you do it the easy way, y'all? And see, that's what I'm talking about for a vehicle that's all terrain, right there. Hello, everybody out there. How y'all doing? We're out here testing out the new area today. See how it's working out for us. Don't think about it, people in shade. Yep, this is our little city. Welcome to our city. So, like I said, you can build your RCs on the way you like. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be coming at you live from the car show, my local car show, Ride by the Bay, typical Tuesday. But that is Hercules from 5 to 8. It might be about like 8:30, 9 o'clock or something like that. Cause like I said, they bringing a potluck out there and they having a little fun. So hope to see y'all out there to enjoy yourself. If not, you can watch us on live. Please do and double tap that screen. Tell a friend. Like I said, we all over the place, y'all. See what I was saying about the steering? Sometimes the steering give you a little bit problem. And they have a little good little brakes on it. See if you release it, you know. And you can also upgrade them, change the parts out to make them run like the big vehicles. I was showing you over on the other side with more power, and you can get them in these small sizes too. 110 scale, 116, 112 scales. You can get them all in those sizes there. That is the whole story, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed everything. So we're gonna take another little spin around here, and I think we'll be out of here after that. So and if y'all have any questions about it, hit us up. All right, and we'll let you know. Like I said, you can check out different areas for different RCs depending on what you like, what you're trying to do. Some people like drag racers RCs, construction RCs, rock crawling RCs, or just cruising RCs. That's the ones you on a flat surface and you ain't roughing. And then they have the ones they call batchers. Those ones they rough, they tough. You can flip them up on the wall and make them do like the skate parks and stuff like that. But then some people want to, take care of their vehicles, drive them slow or keep them on the wall, depending on what you like, what you want. And and that's how you have fun. You know, it's all different ways you can do it. That's bashing, y'all. When you're running into stuff and you're hitting hard, I prefer really like a little show vehicle, the realistic of them. I just like to, try to preserve them much as I can. But sometimes accident happens. You're gonna have some rollovers, scratch the paint a little bit, depending on how you like to play. If you like to play rough, well, you better get you a rough vehicle. you know, and they also have kits. Those kit vehicles are always fun. Those kit vehicles is like I built a Scania, that truck, that great truck. It was in the box. Look back at some of the videos that we did before. Man, you talking about, man, I opened that box. Oh man, it was like a jigsaw puzzle. And then, I didn't have a translator, so of course I had to look. I went on YouTube, see what I could find. Then I finally found some stuff, and from there, what I did. Oh man, you won't believe it. I had finished it up. Took me a minute because you can see I took the sides off and everything. But this all was in a flat box, y'all. Tires, wheel, action, motors, and all that. I had to put all that together. It was fun. It took me a minute. It depends on what size kit you get and what size you're looking for. That plays a big difference in the game. See, like that red one, they have a kit for that one. The big ones that we just left, even the ones the Walmart, oh, you can, re-kit those. So you have different levels, you know. Some come, what they said, ready to run. That's the best ones, y'all. Okay. Let me tell you about the ready to runs. I got a lot of them out here is ready to run, and I have some not. Okay. And that is, is real good. It's fun, So like the red one, or that Cherokee Jeep, or that one, or even, yeah, the Jimmy, or the Chevy over there. See that Chevy and that Jimmy, they can handle this terrain. But that little one there, no. The Ford and that one, no. Catman, no. Big Green have a little fight with it, but of course, these guys here, you can take them off road. As you can see, they got tracks. That's that's the wheels, y'all. That's what they call tracks. Some of them metal and some of them plastic. But yeah, this is what we had going on, y'all. Let me get you a little close up back here. All right. That's the area I'm still working on. Everything's still a work in progress. I got a long way to go because I see something, then I say, oh, let me do this. Let me change it up here. You know, And like that one right there, this green one right here on this side, that's a good little one there. That one you can rock crawl with too. But that other one back there, that Jeep, you can fix that one up and make it rock crawl. This one here could take uh not a really rough terrain, but you can put a kit on. Then you have those you cannot do a kit with. Well, this one actually you can take all this apart and redo. But that one right there, that tan one, nope. That one there, nope. You can forget about it. Why I say you can forget about it? Because they got to have pieces on there that you can that you had to change out like this. See, this is one I upgraded. So I had to put metal dry shafts in there. You see the suspension in there? You can work with that. You can remove that off of these here. But on these, like this here, you can't. But you can change it up. Okay, that's better now. All right. Just showing you for example, the ones that you can put kits and change the transmission and the motor, the dry shafts, the shocks or springs that it might have, the axles, you can do it with these. But the ones that you can't do it with, once again, it's like that black one over there. You had to take a lot, you had to modify it. You can do it, but you have to modify it. You got to have the right tools and the patience. Like even this one here, you can modify that one for a bigger RC, that one for a RC. You can modify anything that you want to make RC with, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can. And RC's been around for years, and they always gonna be around. They use them all the way for everything. You have them in vehicles, planes, uh, everything that you see that's out there. You have an RC for it. If not, we'll make it for you. Okay, or you could build it yourself. Uh, Quite a few of these vehicles I did have to rebuild and do a little stuff too. So, it's very fun, y'all. So just whatever you might like, this is my fun. Your fun might be a little different. I got a little country little thing and rock crawling, and I got a lot of characters around here. Especially Pee Wee and Shady and them back there. Yeah. Then in the Cherokee, the Jeep there. There we go. That's the right name, Cherokee. Sorry about that. I think I called the wrong name earlier. Sorry about that. But they have this one here comes in uh the one it comes in a lot of scales actually, but the most popular you're gonna see in this one is this one here is the 116, the 110 scale. Okay. And when you see them, you see why, because they're so. What this is another licensed vehicle, okay. What particular about this vehicle is the Jeep Cherokee, okay, and you can add the accessories on top. It didn't come with that. I put that on there, and of course Pee Wee and Shady on the inside there, and then you have your uh different styles. Now once again, this one here is WPL, okay, and it's a Toyota. Now, don't get me wrong, WPL have some. I have a few of them out here, like that Taxi and a couple other ones. They are very good. They are very good. So depending on what level that you want to take it to. Now, this one here that's coming up here, this Toyota Land Cruiser right here. It's in the same family of the Jeep that I showed you earlier. Pee Wee and Shady them were driving it, and it give you a good running time versus what type of battery you put in there. You can always change the battery, y'all. So we got to get ready to pack it up, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Double tap on the screen, and I hope y'all had fun looking at our little town that we just slapped together. So when you see it again, it might be different or it might be the same. Who knows? Stay tuned. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, double tap on the stream. And oh, by the way, tomorrow, anytime between from 5 to 8 o'clock, we're going live at the car show for the potluck. It's going to be going on. Hope to see y'all seeing us there. All right, we out. Have your wheels a rolling.